it's a big moment for me. You know, it means a lot to be incorporated and invited to the party, and especially with this character who is so meaningful to me. And so I know what it means to be a fan of something, and so it's not like it doesn't weigh on me lightly. And I hope that it's received well, and I hope everyone knows that I put a lot of thought and heart into it, and I hope they love it.
These characters, you want to care for them. You want them to be real. I think the difference with this film is that they're all very relatable. They're three-dimensional, and they wear their hearts and their shit on their sleeve, and they don't hide it. I just think it'll be interesting to see what their future is going to be, but we'll see.
In my opinion, this is a great movie for the summer for all sorts of reasons. First and foremost, it's deeply entertaining. It's got tons of action, packed adventure. Having said that, there's a very, very well-rounded story that drives all of the action, and that makes it. And it's got a lot of grit, and it's very raw, and it makes it like old school Marvel.
I think in this movie we're not seeing brilliant superheroes be brilliant. We're watching we're watching anti-heroes be particularly crap at lots of things going on in their life right now. And that's part of the joy of watching them for the first 45 minutes is they're really struggling of how to do pretty much anything, especially as a team. And it's relatable. We hopefully see ourselves, and then we hopefully see our own struggles and the way that we cope with dark times, and it's something that we can actually maybe learn from.
The characters are relatable. They're not, these heroes, these aspiring heroes. They are inspiring in a way of the relatability of this movie, and I think the fans are going to come away and want to give their loved ones a hug. And I think it's got a lot of humor, it's got a heartbeat, it's got a lot of love, it's got a lot of mishaps, it's got a lot of ridiculousness, and they are just these kind of scoundrels who are really trying to exist and coexist in this world. And you've got the action as well. Marvel never lets the fans down with that. But yeah, there's going to be a whole lot of love in this movie. Because you know what, we and Lewis were saying this actually. Even though massive 4D IMAX movie cinema, even the most what Jake did so well is even the most intimate scenes with these characters. Seeing it really big, you feel like you're in. It feels like you're really involved and you are really part of it.
Well, it's a different type of Marvel movie than you've seen before in that the emotional center of the movie is what you're watching. People ask, why do you gotta go see it on IMAX? And I'm like, so you can see the emotions better. So that the subtleties of character can come out and you can see the one single tear that you might not have seen on your home television. But that is what it is. There's great fighting, there's great action, but all the action services the story. And that was what Jake wanted to make, that was what we wanted to make. We worked really hard on making it. Maybe this is what we want. Maybe this is a new avenue that we can go in. And you haven't seen these characters a lot before, and it's fun to have created them and have sort of limitless opportunities of what we could make these people. It was great.
I think this movie is so special because it has all the elements that you expect from a Marvel movie. We've got action sequences, stunts, fighting, the witty banter, dynamics. We got the whole lot. But I think it's a real kind of Trojan horse about deeper issues and themes, and I think it will kind of really surprise audiences with its depth and nuance and its kind of grittiness. I think it's really it feels classic but new.
You know what's funny is when we made the movie, we knew that it was something special, and then when we watched it for the first time, we knew that it was something special, and then now finally hearing that because it's hitting the right spot, that it's generating its own noise and its own goodness, it feels so satisfying to know that it's not that long now that people actually get to witness it.